Okay, so my topic is on soccer, and you might be wondering how 4-H applies to soccer, and it's because you need your head to for like to think on where the ball is gonna go, and you need your health because if you're not healthy, then you don't have much stamina, and you won't be a better player, and also heart because you have to have greater loyalty and be nice to your teammates so you can have good chemistry on the field, and hand because um, it'll be hard to play soccer without hands. So yeah. Um, so where did soccer actually originate from? And I did a little bit of research and I found that soccer originated in China. And the earliest evidence of soccer can be found in ancient China during the Han Dynasty, around 206 BC to 220 AD. Back then, the game was called, um, I don't really know how to pronounce that, um, Su Shu, I think, and it meant kicking the ball. And it was a military training about kicking a ball through an opening in a net. So, thank you, China. And we're going to talk about World Cup. So, what exactly is World Cup? World Cup is an international soccer tournament consisted by senior men's national teams from various continents. It's one of the most popular international sporting competitions, with an estimated 1.5 fans tuning in to watch the 2022 final. And the World Cup is every 4 years so that they have time for the World Cup qualifying matches. And it's the same for the Women's World Cup, which is 1 year after the Men's World Cup, and it's also every 4 years. The first World Cup was dated back in 1930 and was proposed by Jules Rimet, who wanted to create an international competition between men's football teams. And at the times, soccer was not a part of the Summer Games, and it was contested by 13 invited teams and took place back in Uruguay. And Uruguay actually ended up winning that World Cup too. Some fun facts about the World Cup is that the trophy was once stolen but found by a dog named Pickles. Um, Costa Rica is the first Central American country to make it to the quarterfinals of the World Cup. Brazil have the most World Cup wins; they have five, and Ronaldo is the first man to have scored at five different World Cups. The 22 World Cup is using a smart ball to track like movements and to see if like the ball actually went over the line. And Brazil is the first country to have participated at every World Cup. And the Second World War meant that there was no World Cup in 1942 or in 1946, and the fastest ever World Cup goal was under 11 seconds into a match, which was back in the 2002 World Cup. Um, the 2014 World Cup was watched by half of the world's population, which is a lot of people. And Qatar built the first stadium with shipping containers with 974, which is where it got its name, Stadium 974. Um, some fun facts about soccer is that the Rugardo First of May Stadium in North Korea is the largest soccer stadium in the world with a capacity of up to 150,000 people, which is a lot of people. And I think I'm going to stop there because I'm going to go over time. So that's my project.
So with 4-H, the H as you said about your hands, larger service, how can being on a soccer team possibly help with larger service? What do you
Like helping your team win a championship.
think? So being of service to others on your team,
Yes,
sportsmanship.
yeah, sportsmanship.
What do you think it is about soccer that draws you in over other sports?
It's really fun and it takes a lot of skill because you can only use your foot. And it's a really fun game overall, and it's really fun to watch and play. And yeah, it's really fun.
Okay.
Thank you.